I'm just here, but I am not physically. I'm physically here, but mentally I'm not here. I am in so much agony and don't feel so good today because my blood sugar is so high. It's 330, what?
310.
310. I'm going to make this a very short for you guys, but I just want to let you know I'm alive and love you all. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. But Janice and I
Hey,
are,
Jeff.
excuse me,
Yeah.
hi, how are you? Nice to talking to you. But what's going on with you? But I hope so everything's going on okay with you guys. I just want to let you all know I'm I'm very very tired, but I have to get some rest soon. Ooh, yummy! That sounds yummy. Where's mine? I would love to have some that. But where are you from? Where whoever's talking to me, I just I just want to let you all. I'm. It's still overcast. Oh, we got another meeting. If I was your neighbor, I would definitely share. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. I would love that. But I just want to you guys need to, like I said, it's looks like going to rain again, but it hasn't rained yet. But what are your guys' plans for the week, this coming weekend? Hope so everybody's going to have fun. Me, I try because on the 1st of March is Janice's birthday. Sunday is her birthday. That's going to be nice. But I just want you all know I'm caring about you all and love you all. And I hope that you guys tell me what you guys going to do or any excitement today. Me, I'm trying to rebound from my health because 310 is too high for me. But I hope so you guys understand this is going to be a short video today because I'm very drained and I'm very tired. And maybe we will have a longer session tomorrow. But right now, I need to make it up to 4 minutes. I don't know how long I've been on. I can't see the numbers.
Almost 2 moments.
We're almost there, guys. But I hope so you guys have one. Need to let me know what you guys want to talk about. I will talk about anything you guys want.
Even if you decide to talk about anything, eventually people will stop jumping in.
Well, okay, how about this? I remember one thing I remember the most. Me and my best friend Paul, we were coming home from church. Well, we were walking on the train trestles. Well, we were looking at the water. Picture a young man with a suit and tie on, with everything, dress shirt, dress pants, dress shoes, watch, wallet, pocket knife. Well, I looked. Me and him were looking at the water, and then all of a sudden I pushed my best friend pushed him, and well, he went over, and he was drenched. He hit the water, and I was laughing my butt off. All of a sudden, I thought he's going to come out and be mad as hell at me. Well, he came out of the water all right, and to scream, but guess what? He didn't scream at me. He just told me he slipped. Of all things, he said he slipped. Do you believe that? I'm the one who pushed him, but he didn't scream at me. That's a true friend. We joke around with each other. But there's another time, this same friend of mine and him, we went to Las Vegas together. Well, my best buddy saw a beautiful woman. He wanted to approach her, talk to her. But first he needed some money. So guess who came? Who was the banker? Wow. He asked me, can I loan him $100? I said, $100? What for? I want to play some games and take the young lady, that young lady over there out. I looked at her. Oh, really? You want to take her out? Yeah. All right. I'll give you the money. So, well, I said, I'll see you in our room. Well, big mistake. But nothing against the transsexuals or transvestites. I love them dearly. Also, I love everybody. Well, my dear brother, I call him my brother because we did Indian blood. We became blood brothers. We cut our finger and became blood brothers. Well, my brother and he came back 3 days later. And I asked him where he said, I don't want to talk about it. Don't want you to talk about it. Don't want to talk about it. No. I said, okay, you don't have to talk about it. So I got getting ready for the day. And I said, where are you going? I'm going downstairs to have breakfast. Oh, I'm coming. Okay. Don't be grumpy. I'm not grumpy. That's not grumpy. Oh, that sounds a little grumpy to me, but I let it slide. So, and we went down for the continental breakfast. Nice breakfast, beautiful breakfast. Well, we sat down at our table. I said, okay, if you don't want to talk about it, try to think of something happy. I don't want to talk about it. I told you we don't have to talk about it. Okay, we won't talk about it. Okay, what's your plans for them? I just want to stick around here, the casino. Okay, we'll stick near the casino. All of a sudden, a few minutes later, lo and behold, I saw Paul's young lady. Who saw his young lady. Well, this young lady, when Paul went to the restroom, she came to the table and said, what's wrong with your friend? I said, why? What's wrong? He walked out on me when we were about to make love. I said, I don't know. Maybe he couldn't get it up or something. Yeah, she does. Okay. But tell him I'm looking for him. I will. And your name? She says, my name is Gloria. I said, oh, okay, Gloria. Nice to meet you. I'm Jeff. Nice to meet you. He told me everything about you. You're a nice guy. You always help him through bad times and good times. I said, yeah, we're family. We're blood brothers. Is that sweet? You guys are blood brothers. I said, yeah, we are. But then she left. Paul came back and said, are you ready? I'm done with my breakfast. I said, are you better now? Yeah, I'm better. I said, oh, okay. All of a sudden I said, oh, I forgot to tell you something. What's that? Gloria stopped by at the table. I want to know, why did you run out on her before you guys knew what? Before what? Before you guys made, whoopee. I don't want to talk about it. I said, oh, all right. So we went to the casino, all right. This was a very, at the time it was called the Desert Inn we stayed in. It's no longer there. But me and Paul were, playing slot machines, and then I decided to play blackjack. Nice. I like blackjack. So he came back to me because I need more money. What happened to the money I gave you this a few minutes ago? I lost it. All right, how much more do you need? He goes, just give me 50. I said, all right, $50. I gave him the 50. All of a sudden, I noticed he was going to the lounge. I thought, he told me he was going to spend the day in the casino, but I'm not going to disturb him. So I went, I was playing blackjack, and I was winning and losing, but not more winning than losing. But then I thought, okay, I know we have a few days left on our vacation. I'm going to enjoy the rest, look around Las Vegas. So I look around, and we were enjoying some. And then I came back saw him still at the lounge. I thought he was drinking heavy duty right now. Well, he wasn't drinking heavy duty, thank goodness. He was just nursing a Bloody Mary, just one Bloody Mary. And that's what he told me, one. Then I asked the bartender, how many did he have so far? Just one, sir. I said, oh, okay, thank you. But he's been mumbling to himself. I said, I'll find out. Well, what's going on with you? I don't want to talk about it right now. I said, all right, bro, we don't have to talk about it. Trust me, we don't have to talk. But when do we leave? I said, in a couple of days. Why? I want to ask a favor. Can we leave early? Why? We have a couple of days left on our vacation, and please. All right, we'll leave tomorrow morning. Okay, thank you. Then that night, same night, when we asked him if he wants us to leave. But then he said, when we got to the room, he says, I changed my mind. I don't want to leave tomorrow morning. Then we leave the following morning, the day after tomorrow. Hey, staying in our room for the day. Why? You feeling okay? Yeah, I feel okay, but I just need some rest. I said, okay. Well, I'm just worried about him, kept worrying about him. But then he kept his word that he stayed in our room for the whole time until we had lunch and dinner. But then all of a sudden, when I thought my last 50-cent piece, I'm going to try the slot machine, the one all the way next to the door when we enter. I never played it. And so Paul goes, don't waste your money. It doesn't pay off. I said, let me try myself. Okay, bro, you do what you need. So I'll put the 50-cent piece in the nice slot machine. And I pulled the old-fashioned, I used the old-fashioned handle. All of a sudden, I hit the first bar, the second bar, and he says, that's going to be hard. If you hit a third bar, you're going to win over $800 in whatever it pays out. I said, okay. And then I said, all of a sudden, it hit it was starting to slow down. And he says, here goes say goodbye to your 50-cent piece, bro. And then all of a sudden, it hit the jackpot. It hit the bar. I had 3 bars. I said, I hit the biggest jackpot of my time At the time, it was a big jackpot to me because I never really won that bit much money in my birthplace. I hit the mother load. I won $2,500, $2,500, and I was so happy. So I collected my money, and all of a sudden, Paul, I just, where you want to go? Let's go now, Jeff. Let's go. I said, keep letting me collect my money. Jeez, give me a chance. Okay. And then all of a sudden, Paul saw her, Gloria. He ran outside and waited for me outside. I said, what the hell is wrong with him? So we're getting to the we're about got a cab. We're heading to the airport. I said, will you tell me now what's going on? And no, I don't want to talk about it. I said, all right, you don't have to tell me. So we got to the airport. We got to our plane on time, thank goodness. And so we got buckled in, and all of a sudden we took off. And I closed my eyes. I asked him, wake me up when we get to our destination where we transfer. Okay. So all of a sudden, you awake? Yes, I'm still awake, bro. Why? I want to talk to you about something. Okay. What's wrong? Yes. You know the Gloria. Yeah, what about her? She's a very beautiful woman. How can I say this, bro? Just tell me. All of a sudden, you were right. I ran out when we were about to make whoopee, but there's a reason. What's wrong? She has the same plumbing as we do. I said, what's wrong with that? She's in transition. He does. I didn't know how to take it. I was scared, and I was terrified. You didn't hurt her feelings, did you? No, I came back about an hour after, and I apologized to her, and I said, then, except there's people like that, bro. Trust me. I know, bro, but I didn't know how to word it. I said, it's okay. Well, then we flew home, and he said, please don't say anything to the family about what happened. I said, I promise whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So I kept this under my hat a long time, and I never told anybody until, when did I tell you?
Back in 2007.
Yeah, I told my wife this happened in 1982. And I told Paul I would never tell anybody. Well, I kept my word until 2007. Now I'm telling you people. But then all of a sudden, he asked me this, let's go to Atlantic City. I said, why do you want to go to Atlantic City for? It's closer to home. We don't have to transfer planes. We just get on the plane, fly from our airport to Atlantic City Airport, and then we could fly straight through. All right, we go to Atlantic City. And I said, do you have money for it? Yeah. I said, all right. You're not going to borrow money from me. No, I won't borrow no money from you. I said, okay. That was a joke, because my lovable brother did borrow money again from me. You know how brothers are. They like to drive you to drink. Well, so.
And siblings, like
And-
brothers, sisters.
we get to Atlantic City. We spend about 5 days there. Oh, I'm taking a minute.
Later.
But then all of a sudden, Gloria was there. He does, I'm being stalked. I said, by who? He does, look who's here. Oh, Gloria. I thought, that's nice. All of a sudden, she came to, saw us. She was so happy to see both of us. And all of a sudden, she asked my brother something, whispered something in his ear, and he is, really? And all of a sudden, he just, congratulations. And all that. I said, what's going on? Gloria did, your brother, I told my brother that I'm engaged. I said, oh, congratulations. I'm very happy for you. Very happy. She said, thank you. And Paul just, does your fiance know about? Yes, Paul. He knows about my other down below. Just, oh, okay. And then he does, I'm so happy that you found someone very special. And Gloria and Paul became friends, and I became friends. We were invited to her wedding, but then Paul got sick. The typical him. But we sent a wedding present to her and her fiance. We sent them a very nice glassware, very crystal glassware for her and her new husband. And she called and said thank you for the present. So we said, you're no problem. But Paul and her, like I said, we became good friends, and but after that, about in 85, well, she came up missing. Well, they found her all right. In the New Jersey pine part, that like a turnpike. Her face was all cut up, and her body was cut up real bad. And
What happened to
her other half killed her.
That's not right.
Her other half killed her because there's a reason. She was still Paul and my friend.
That's not right.
He didn't like her to have male friends.
That's
So-
not right.
He killed her. And it's sad.
I hope that he went to jail.
Yes, he's in New Jersey State Penitentiary for life. He was sentenced to life.
Good.
He will not get out.
That's good.
But otherwise,
Hey guys, you need to take his meds.
that's what I'm taking. I'm taking my medicine, guys. Before my wife and my children neg me to death.
Do that?
Yeah. But
Never.
everybody, I want to let you all know I'm going to say good night or day. I'll try to talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for bringing me up to feel a little bit more better, because since I'm talking about my experiences, I will talk to you all tomorrow maybe. Have a good day. Bye-bye.